Hey, what is up everybody? BlackClover here, and today for you another video of BlackCloverMobile. And inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going over pretty much what to expect on the release date of JP/KR BCM. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. We are at 400 and 500 subscribers finally. I'm absolutely so happy about that. You guys have been blowing it up lately. We've actually been getting so much traffic here, and it really does warm my heart to see it because, like, gosh, y'all keep me running at the end of the day. So I say thank you for that. We're on our milestone to 500 subscribers. Maybe we can do it before the release, who knows, but we're gonna keep on trucking till then. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So as I said, we're gonna be looking at stuff that we pretty much should be expecting on the game's release here. Now, as if any of you have been paying attention here pretty much, and we go ahead and look at this, they have tons of things that they've been releasing, character trailers that they've been releasing, stuff that we've been seeing, of course, out through the year. And it's been a lot of stuff pretty much. We've gotten a lot of flashes of things that we should be seeing, but today we're gonna take a look at their website here. Now, one of the things that we should expect on the release is, of course, these characters. Now, these characters are going to be the ones most likely that are going to be in the starter banner, that are going to be pretty much all around, just everywhere. We're going to be seeing them everywhere, whether they're SR, SSR. It's just going to be one of those type of deals, or even R units, in which these are going to be the starting roster. Of course, we have Asa, Yuno, Noel, Yami, and them like that. These were all characters, if I'm right, in the beta, except for, I keep forgetting her. That shows you I never did like get into her character that much. But Vanessa, that's what it was. We have Vanessa that wasn't in the that was not inside of the beta. We have Sister Lily that wasn't inside the beta here. And then we have, let me check here. I think it was a couple, or at least one of these characters down here that weren't in the beta. Other than that, we have everyone else that's pretty much accounted for. Everyone's there. Rady's actually, if I'm right, was not in the beta as well. We haven't actually seen anything on him. So that may be an interesting thing here. I don't know if he's an SR or something like that, but I did see that he was in one of the trailers. But we should pretty much be expecting these characters to be in the starting lineup, in which are going to be in a certain banner, most likely the starter banner, kind of how the beta did start with. And that's going to be fairly interesting to see. Now, along with this here, of course, we should be seeing a banner which has friend summons, and which I will go further into that later in the video. Another thing that we should be seeing during the drop, of course, is our pre-registration rewards, you guys. Now, we've been pre-registering as much as possible here, trying to get as many people to register as possible. So far we have the 300 gems, of course. We have us. I think these are a couple tickets, and it's going to add up to 10 pretty much. I think these are 2. And then we have 3 here, which is 5. We're going to be getting the Mimosa, of course, for free. She is an SR, but she's still a good healer nonetheless. So if you can't get the festivals, or at least the seasonal, which I'll be going over later, then we'll be able to get her, of course. And then you get 5 extra tickets. That gives us at least 1 full multi here, including 300 gems. So that's not that bad. But we do need to try to hit the 700K. And if we can hit that, that's an extra 10 multi, or at least an extra multi right there, which would be nice to get. But it's going to be kind of hard for JP, seeing a lot of people do not know how to pre-registrate. In which, if you still don't know how to do that, I did have a video on it. So be sure to go to that video. I may link it down in the description, or either link it into the comment section. But after we go over this here, we need to expect pretty much what's happening in the story. Now, I went over pretty much how far the story is going to be going in my last video, so be sure to check that out. But we do have a confirmed amount of story, which is these 4 chapters. So expect at least to see a minimum of 4 chapters being in here, and which will lead pretty much almost to where we're at the capital again, where that's being attacked. So I would say expect at least 4 to 5 chapters coming out on that day. Other than that, don't at least expect too much out of it. Because remember, at the end of the day, they do have to have time to come out with more content. They have to have time to pretty much get things prepared, where it's banners and stuff like that. Although Veto and them were shown, they may just tease us with that for a little bit until they decide to release the world in later updates, and then release the characters later on. So take that with a grain of salt. Now we got a few things to cover, in which I'm going to be using Antho's video once again for here. So thank you, Antho, once again for having this video here. Guys, check out his channel to make sure, if you want to see at least the live thing that happened when we were doing the beta, He recorded a lot of the stuff here. Some of the things that I wanted to go over actually pertain to like pretty much just pertain to like all the things in here. One of the ones that I'm going to start with, I might as well just start with it since I'm already at the thing here, is the Clover Pass. Now, the Clover Pass inside of the beta only costed pretty much a multi to get. Do not expect this. If this does drop, which it should drop on the first day of the game here, seeing it's another income source that they're going to need to have, be sure to know it should not be a multi. They're going to try and make some more money off of this, so just giving up a couple free-to-play gems to get this would be a little bit outrageous. Expect this to be a little bit buffed a little, because this was a pretty good seasonal patch. You got yourself a lot of stuff. In fact, I would like to say we broke it down on Twitter, but I don't remember. I'll have to probably do a thing about that later on, or inform you guys about that in the community side or community page, see if you guys want it. But like, they're most likely going to buff this. It gives you tons of materials. It gives you some multis here. It also gives you stamina, stuff like that. And at the end of it, you get a free SSR character. Though it's not a choose or a picker, it still is a random SSR character, which is always nice to have. Expect that to still be a thing, but most likely it's going to be a little bit buffed, being whether it's materials, whether it's pools. Expect that to at least happen, because they're going to want people to buy this. They want to have some incentive for people to actually want to buy that. So of course, expect this. Gear. One of the few things that I was actually worried about, I'll probably do a whole video on it as well, but expect the gear system to kind of be changed if I'm at least being right about this. But with the wording that they're doing on Twitter, it might be the same. Now, gear, how it works, if you guys do not know, the lower the rarity, the less slots you get. So you want to get up your character's rarity as much as possible in order to puzzle piece these gears inside of here. Of course, these gears will have their own little set effects. So expect this to still be a thing in the game. I haven't seen much of anything changing with it. It does not seem like it's going to be changed. So I would expect it's staying there, and it's just there to stay no matter what. So see this thing as an actual system. Unless I really don't like the whole puzzle piecing system, but I guess it gives more diversity on what you can have inside of the game, so that's always okay. Now, when it comes down to events, I think this was the Noel's event here, in which I did here. I do not want to get you guys hopes up on this, so do not think that the limited challenges might be there on the first day. I talked about this a while ago, but I'm saying this right now. When it comes to limited challenges type of deal, they're probably going to have certain specific times and days for this, or weeks for this. So don't see this happening too often. This is actually something that I really would like to see, but I highly doubt they're going to be doing that. Now, I don't know why this isn't marked here. Maybe it is in the back, but there is a part inside the game in which pretty much acts as like, I guess you could say, a quick way of getting like materials and stuff like that. Pretty much for your character. It's right here. I keep seeing Magna, but I can't freaking... There it is. And this pretty much allows you, it's like a beginner's mage path deal, in which you do get summons, you get materials, you get all types of stuff here, in which this should be something that is going to stay in the game and always will be on the first part of the actual game. Do expect to see this. I look forward to seeing it. It helped me out get a lot of stuff, so definitely see that in the future. Lastly, we're going to be going over bonds and summons. Bonds have been proven that they're going to stay in the game here. If you guys don't know what that is, you see that little golden thing right beside Eloquent Mage here. It's pretty much affinity, in which gives you free little dupes to get up your characters. As you can see, he has a UR character. Pretty much he got Nuzzle from SSR, got up his bonds a little bit here, or got some dupes, made him to a UR. Seeing his Clover's fully blue, all he needs is more dupes for Nozel, which you can get through affinity, and you can make him an LR. Of course, it does have some little prerequisites, like you have to make sure he's level 80. He's only 60 right now, so he has to get his character up to level 80, in which that's going to be a little bit of a grind, seeing that EXP is a big deal. And then lastly, we come to the summons. Now, I did say, of course, summons are going to have normal summons, friendship summons, and stuff like that. Expect the selected summon to be a starter deal. Of course, you're probably going to end up re-rolling on this. We do know re-rolls is a confirmed thing. You have 20 chances to re-roll for a character that you do want. And then after those 20 chances, you have to stick with that 20th chance, if I'm right, or either you can pick from one of your better chances or your first chance that you save. So pretty much that is all when it does come down to this, you guys. I'm going to be going further into at least the I want to say the gear system, as well as some of the bond systems and things that I want to actually kind of check using this. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to sit back and actually enjoy the channel, because man, well, I don't know. I've been doing absolutely everything I can for this, and I hope you all kind of appreciate that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smack that like button with your forehead. Consider subscribing if you are new. I'm trying to keep up this daily streak of BlackClover mobile content, and we're just going to try and do it till, I want to say, the release of the absolute game, and keep going from there. So till then, everybody, stay safe, stay sharp, and stay determined, and peace out.